About to be going live here tonight for a pretty stacked card for Ring of Honor here tonight here. And before we can do so, though, we got to make sure that everything is all hunky-dory, and it appears to be so. With that being said, we're ready to rock and roll. As you can see right now, from moments ago, you saw that in our main event is going to be Chris Jericho taking on Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF there. MJF is the champion of both Ring of Honor and AEW. MJF, we have to remember that MJF was able to procure the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship simply by beating Adam Cole for that said championship there. And what are the odds that we're in Australia when we're coming up on Grand Slam Australia, coming up very soon on actual AEW television? So a nice small city preview or country preview, whatever. We're starting things off here with this should be quite a matchup here right now. Keith Lee taking on Danny Steele here. It was last week that we saw the American Dragon Bryan Danielson take on Chris Hero in a one-on-one matchup here. And now Keith Lee taking on the protege of Bryan Danielson, Danny Steele, in this matchup here. Danny's great inside the ring right there, but I don't know if he can handle the, let's just be frank here, the size difference between the two of Keith Lee and Danny Steele. And actually, before we even can get into this, I should have grabbed my drinks. I was so eager to get started. Give me about 5 seconds. Oh, yes. I got my drinks on. Yay. Perfect. I love it. Oh, yeah. We start. And coming down, the members of the Combat Club there. Danny Steele being joined by Dana Brooke right there. Although Keith Lee will be out here by himself here. No Chris Hero there. Last week, as we talked about, Chris Hero defeated Bryan Danielson. Will this time be differently here? Will Danny Steele be able to defeat Keith Lee? Seems unlikely, but we should learn to not count out Danny Steele as well there. He spends, plenty of time always in training with Bryan Danielson as Lee wrestling him down to a single knee, but Danny Steele attacking the body to find the escape, as he does right there. Try for the kick there to Keith Lee, but Danny Steele with a grab, but Lee tried for rushing in there, but great instincts there by Keith Lee there. Never forget when the big man knows how to fly like that, but Danny Steele just dropped him down, and Lee tried to go for a double hand choke slam perhaps, but Danny breaks free. Well, look at the size of Keith Lee. You just run right into your opponent and they just flop down like a fish out of water. Danny with a counter though, shot to the back of the neck there is now nice modified Russian leg sweep there by Danny Steele there, and straight up Kawada kicks there by Danny up to the side of the head of Keith Lee there. It's amazing that, we were talking about how it might seem to be impossible for Danny Steele to beat Keith Lee, but he's in the driver's seat there. But Keith Lee able to bounce back pretty quickly, but no, we can't wait. Sunset flip bomb there by Danny there. I'm thinking that we're underestimating Danny Steele here perhaps right now here. Oh, Keith Lee trying for a body splash there, and good escape there by Lee, and rush right in there. Now Keith Lee. That's the thing there that always nobody expects from Keith Lee right there, to pull off moves like that there, that a man his size is just not supposed to be able to pull off there. Danny right there with the arm trapped of Keith Lee there, and it's got to be frustrating to a man like Keith Lee to be, out-wrestled like this, to be in this position. I don't want to say manhandled, but it feels like the only way to describe it. A good shot to the body there with Keith Lee for the escape, but into the tough grab there, but Danny breaks free. Shot to the back of the neck again there. Oh, and now Danny taking a playbook from his mentor, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, with those kicks to the chest right there. And the final roundhouse kick there. You might say that Keith Lee may have gotten his head kicked in on that. Nice side kick there, and wire in my way. The first cover of the match, and no count gets made right there. The incredible endurance of Keith Lee there. And now kicking in the head of Keith Lee again there. Yeah, we definitely underestimated Danny Steele in this matchup. There's no doubt about it there. But Keith Lee able to endure and into a big-time belly-to-belly suplex there. Gotta say, I appreciate that Dana Brooke right now has not got involved in this matchup. This has been a fair matchup here. A nice counter by Danny. And Lee, though, and tried, nope, Danny shot onto the forehead of Lee right there. As Danny Steele sitting Keith Lee up and over on the ring apron. He says, "You want to have some company? I got you right now." DDT's Lee on the ring apron right there. I gotta say, I think that probably even Keith Lee was saying to himself right now, I was not expecting this at all here by Danny Steele here. Oh, you see it in the eyes of Keith Lee. Springboard, tried for an elbow drop there. Keith Lee's trying to get the surprise on Danny right there, and Lee popping on up there, and much like shoulder tackles there by Keith Lee, and now into a flying lariat there. No wasted move. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Can I dive off this? No, all right. Well, we're gonna dive. I knew that wasn't gonna work. I was like, there's no way. It's too easy. Danny with a foot capture, DDT upon Lee, and now I thought Danny was going to fly right there. That seemed to be where his eyes were going for, to go to the corner. I guess a change of mind right there by Danny Steele. Lee is consistently sending Danny over to that corner there, and Danny Lee tried for perhaps a body slam, but kicked to the leg there again, and Lee's got the power right there, but Danny Steele has had Keith Lee's number in this matchup here. As Danny right now transitioning, Keith Lee turning him around in the corner there. Elbow strike there. Lee turned that one around there. And Danny with another counter, the drop kick to the leg there. You gotta give it to Danny Steele here. We thought that this was going to be a one-sided matchup here, and we were wrong. We were absolutely wrong there. Keith Lee, I don't know if he was thinking it was going to be one-sided either, and into that calf killer right there by Danny upon the leg of Keith Lee there. The damage has been done to Lee's leg there, but not enough to get the submission victory just yet. Try for the boot there, but Lee, military press there. Drop it down. Springboard body splash there, Lee. A very bad landing on that one, but did some damage to the spine of Danny Steele nonetheless right there. Both these guys are spent here right now. Keith Lee obviously was expecting, I hate to repeat myself, but I think he was expecting I don't want to say a cakewalk, but a better performance from himself here tonight. But this will do some major impact. The pounce by Keith Lee right there. And Keith Lee dragging the body of Danny Steele directly center of the ring right there, covering up there. Is that what going to do it right there? And no, Danny kicks out from that one there. Lee, nope. Single leg, and now into the Achilles lock there. Say right there that, you may not like it about Danny Steele's choice about going with Bryan Danielson as his mentor, but you can't deny that it has not worked out for him. You can't deny that it has been successful. Danny Steele has become a better wrestler inside of the ring because of his mentorship with Bryan Danielson. It's weird how, both men's careers have changed for the better. Eddie Kingston now at the top of the level pretty much. Oh, this one's going to get countered for sure. Yep, I knew I was getting countered right there. Oh. Brum's got like, 3 finishers stacked. Oh, Lee's got Danny in his sight for Spirit Bomb! Drop it down there, but you notice that Lee did not go for a cover, but that was a smart decision because of the fact that Danny is right there on the ropes there. Dragging Danny away from the ropes again, and now cover this time. It might very well do it right there. And Danny kicks out, but I've got no resiliency. I'm gonna have to outlast. Try for the headbutt. And Danny sending Lee over to the corner there. Spinning him around. What does Danny have in mind? Oh my God. He's got the big man up, and no way. You've got to be kidding me. There's no way, no way. Outside superplex there. The amount of strength that it took from Danny to be able to get Keith Lee up and over like that. I will say that is awesome indeed on that one. And these guys really taking it to each other here in our opening contest here. As Lee going to the top rope here right now. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Is he... Moonsault! What a beautiful execution, but unfortunately nobody was there to take it except for Lee on the mat. Oh, no. As right now, Danny's got cattle mutilation locked in there, but no damage has really been done to the arms of Keith Lee there. But still, enough pressure on there could force a tap out by Lee, but Keith Lee able to break free from that one here. Missed the kick. No. Danny caught the leg in the dragon screw there. And right back to the arm again there. And this has got to be frustrating. A man of the experience of Keith Lee to be dealing with someone like Danny Steele, who has not had so much experience inside the ring there. And to be, again, I don't want to use the term outclassed, but there's just no other way that I could think about it. Cover up there. And only the one. I don't know how Keith Lee gets out at a one count this late in the matchup here. Oh no, that's it. That's it right now. Burning hammer. If Danny can get the cover on that on Keith Lee, this is absolutely done. No question about it there. He's got that cover. Are you? I think we've all gone insane right now. How the hell did Keith Lee kick out at one right there? But you got to give it to Danny Steele. He is not getting frustrated. He's staying motivated. Well, now he's getting a little too cocky, in my personal opinion right now. Taking your eyes off Keith. And I didn't counter that. Wow. And I've got no words, ladies and gentlemen. This should not have been effective there. I would have thought that Keith Lee would have found some way to get the upper hand on Danny, but he's not. Danny Steele is taking it to Keith Lee here, and now what comes next? What comes next is Keith Lee finds a counter that time, though. Oh, but so too is Danny. And this is a back and forth matchup. This one is turned into be here right now. As Lee, no into the grab. Danny, though, the quick counter again. The consistent hours that Danny Steele has been in the ring with Bryan Danielson, trading his ass off. That is the importance of being in the Combat Club with Bryan Danielson right there, to train with one of the greatest of all time. Oh, right now working the arm here right now is Bryan Danielson has been training Danny Steele into the cattle mutilation submission hold right there, and now working the arm once again here. Oh, the step right there. Keith Lee's entire limbs have been destroyed here right now. And waiting for Lee to get to his feet again here. But that time, Keith Lee breaks free. Kick to the midsection. Can he get Danny Steele up? He's got him up and now about to drop him down with a spirit bomb there. The cover is in, and this might very well do it. Are you? He didn't use resiliency. Keith Lee is now, it's his turn right now, feeling the frustration there. You saw him pacing back and forth there. He feels like he's going crazy here. Form the face right there. Oh no, Lee. Oh, I thought I was going to make that. Danny Steele just stopped with a shoulder blade, and you hear the crowd erupting in the boos right there. They don't want to see Danny gain victory here. Tried for an enziguri there, and Lee was just lucky to be out of the way on that one there. Simple but effective shin breaker there by Keith Lee, and now in for a late Lyra attempted. Get to the midsection now, Lee for the body. No. Danny kicked to the inside knee, and Lariat attempted, but Lee breaks free. And now the Limitless One himself. Elbow, no. Step, no. Danny, what has he got in mind here right now? How look at this control. Look at this control by Danny Steele. How does he have that kind of power to get Keith Lee in that position? Not only to get him in that position, but to hold him in that position there. That's unheard of. Lee, no. I hate to repeat myself here right now, but it's got to be absolutely infuriating for someone like Keith Lee, who has been in the ring longer than Danny Steele has, and to be outclassed like this here. It just shows you that there's a brand new rise in the entire world of both AEW and Ring of Honor right there, that even the most skilled of veterans inside of the ring right there are facing with a brand new generation that might even be better than the old one. The enziguri there, and Keith Lee forced to retreat outside the ring for a moment there. As Lee... Tope! Oh no! Oh, Keith Lee was too quick for that tope caught. He rolled right there. His upper back hit the ring apron there. Yeah, doctor's going to need to check on that one. Oh, what? No swerve stop there. Shit. Yeah, doctors, though, are definitely going to have to check on Keith Lee after this matchup there, after something like that there. Oh, no, the calf killer applied. Dead set of the ring there. There is no shame, Lee, to tap out at this point here. You've been through a rough match, but still in this match nonetheless. Keith, no, Danny, another counter there. This dude's so damn good. The lariat there. The battle. All right, Lee there. Straight down splash there by Lee. And now Tope Atomico attempted there by Lee there, and now, oh, Danny. The arm grabbed, and now trapping the leg there, a double whammy submission. Oh, there may be no escape on this one here right now. Lee is trapped in this one tight. No, spoke it too soon because Keith, oh, not only that, massive, almost like a medium power bomb, if you will, on that one. World's most, no, slipped through there. And you saw Keith Lee trying to run away there to get some distance, and he just could not. Keith Lee, this is a hard watch here right now to see someone like Keith Lee being dominated like this here. Dominated. Outclassed. Another calf killer applied there. How many more times can Keith Lee possibly fight out of a submission hold before his body has to give out, before he has to give out here? The answer, we don't know, because Keith Lee's still fighting in here. Fireman's carry position. Simple drop down there by Lee, who goes to the top rope here, but taking a long time to get up there. Keith Lee tried for a body splash there, but Danny with a knees up. Lee with another counter. Enziguri attempted. Discus! Oh, it was too easy. Keith Lee made it too easy to see. And Lee right now, kick at that midsection. So nice. How about twice? And a lariat to follow suit. And now Keith Lee awaiting for Danny to get to his feet here. Kick to the midsection. Are we about to get one more spirit bomb? Oh, the crowd giving the energy there. And now you see Dana Brooke getting involved right there. And that one right there, that must probably told That should tell the audience right there that now things are starting to feel a little bit more pressure for Danny. Oh no. Spoken too soon, the commentator's curse. Danny Steele DDTing Keith Lee on the ring apron. You notice that Keith Lee, his body got trapped up in the ropes there. That makes the fall even worse there because it was not a clean landing whatsoever. God, my entire body is red there except for my arms. But my arms might get damaged soon enough there. Oh, referee goes down right there. Keith Lee could utilize the steel chair, but Keith Lee says no to that chair. It's not coming, but unfortunately, because Keith Lee was trying to do the right thing right there, that cost him. Snapmare single leg drop kick right there, and Keith Lee rolling out again there. It's obvious the frustration in Keith Lee right there is. Oh, that. No! That pose was too quick, and cross arm bar. How much more. The bot. Keith Lee's limbs have got to have been pulled out of their socket at a certain point or something, because there's no way that his body is at 100%, and how the hell he continues to keep fighting out is beyond any of us here. Oh no, cattle mutilation right there, but Danny brought himself into the ropes right there, but his leg is not in the ropes for extra leverage, but oh my God, Keith Lee, there is no shame in giving it up there, but apparently for Keith Lee there is. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Keith Lee, there's no shame in losing in this matchup, but he will not quit. Keith Lee does not want to submit. He wants to show the world that he's going to make it through this matchup as the victor, but that is going to be easier said than done here. But there is still that life left in Keith Lee somehow to continue this fight, to continue this matchup against Danny Steele. And thank you for the first like, much appreciated on that one there. Keith Lee right now, and oh no, Danny the counter into that arm drag. Oh, straight up uppercut there. That's it. I mean, think about the blood loss and Danny. Oh no, back to the leg right now. You know he's on his mind. The calf killer applied there. And Danny's only used resiliency once. And this guy's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. I don't see myself winning this one. Danny is just, he's in God mode now, y'all. Oh, single leg drop kick. Keith Lee thought he could catch him, but Danny, he said, I got you first. Yo, thank you, brother, for joining in. And those rapid fire kicks by Danny Steele again there, and Keith Lee forced to retreat out on the ring apron there. As you can hear Dana Brooke just laughing in the face of Keith Lee there, but Lee taking another risk here right now. Will it pay off? And the answer to that, no, it didn't. A power slam by Danny. Oh, but Keith Lee fights out. Kick to the midsection. Can we get another spirit bomb to put it away? Keith Lee's got him up, but no pin on that one there because Keith Lee saw where he had Danny right there, right in the ropes. He's not going to go for a cover where he knows that that's going to be a rope break right there. That's just not just veteran instincts. That's just regular wrestling instincts there. The cover is in, and the match is not in Keith Lee's hand yet. Folks, we are still only in our opening start to this matchup here, and what a contest it has been. And you feel the desperation. Keith Lee after one headbutt thinking, can it finally be done? And it is! Wow, I just took a shot in the dark there and it paid off. That just shows you that any move can knock you out right there. Keith Lee right there. Slow ass count for the ref. Keith Lee secures victory, and last week Chris Hero extended the hand of Bryan Danielson and there was a handshake there, but yeah, Danny Steele was not as forgiving as his mentor, Bryan Danielson, on that one there. Frustrated as hell right there. And frankly, I don't blame Danny Steele there. He took Keith Lee to the absolute limit there, but was able to win that matchup there. Still got screwed. Hey, I was playing as Keith Lee, so I'm actually kind of, happy that I pulled it off right there. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. We're not doing title eliminator matches anymore, or not as often, but in this one here, special circumstances here. Ashley is facing off against Emma Yamato, and if Emma can beat Ashley, she's going to get a shot at Toni Storm's championship right there. That was the gentleman's agreement had by Bullet Club to Ashley and Toni Storm right there. Mostly because Devitt went up to the both of them and said, "Hey, you want to be, a real man or a real woman? You gotta prove yourself that you can do it without Toni Storm. Do it on your own." And AJ Styles just said, "Yeah." Speaking of AJ, I seriously hope AJ. I know that I'm hyping myself up too much, but I really hope that AJ's coming to AEW. I don't know. Something just tells me it's not over. It's not over until it's over. And Nick Jackson's just there for the ride. And of course, as we have all custom characters in here, we have to wait for the loading screen to do its job right there. I actually love Ashley a lot. I'm kind of proud of the character that I create for her, so much so that she's going to be transforming over into 2K26 when I get that game there. She's going to be one of the only custom characters that I made from here that's going to be transferring over. Besides yours truly, myself, when I create my character. It'll be the striker of Emma Yamato taking on the high-flying style of Ace Ashley there. We're all just in anticipation here. Imagine Ospreay. Oh, my God. Dude, I think what we need to happen is for AJ to go first after Kenny Omega. And then Ospreay's definitely got to be someone in there. Like, if AJ was to come over, it's got to be AJ and Ospreay one day, because Ospreay does a Styles Clash. He does the phenomenal forearm right there. It's just simple, obvious that AJ would have to, be like, you're nothing more than an AJ Styles wannabe copycat. And I want AJ Styles to be a heel. I want him to be coming in there. I just think that AJ would be better off as like a heel in AEW. I'm telling you, literally get AJ Styles to have Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Bring them back. They can dominate the trios division, tag team division, while AJ's doing his thing right there. You'd be surprised. I think that we could get, AJ Styles being a petty bitch and being like, you all should be thankful to me, especially if you get AJ Styles come in and assault Kenny Omega. Like, literally give a real beating upon him. Like, the crowd will boo him. The crowd will, there will be some that will cheer, of course. But it's like MJF right there. There we go. This matchup underway here right now. Ashley, step right in there. Do we do an Adam Cole swerve, you think? An Adam Cole swerve? I'm not sure I understand that question. Like if Adam Cole joins up with Swerve? Try for a body slam there to Ashley, and Ashley, oh man. Oh, and Emma raking the eyes right there. That's not even really necessary. Oh, Jesus, what a counter at mid-flight. Emma is not needed for an eye rake right there, but that is how she's been trained in Bullet Club bullshit right there. And, well, really missed on that one there. As right now, Ashley is sending Emma out on the ring over there, and shoulder tackle that midsection. When the first debut, oh. I mean, yeah, like what I think is literally the fans, if we do get AJ, they'll cheer for him. But, it should be, I think, that if AJ is to come out, let it be after Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland have their match at Revolution. Because AJ, we don't need him in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. AJ Styles, if he is going to AEW, it's only to put on, some final last, banger of matches. And then, we see what happens. How it is after that. But we cannot forget the history that when AJ left to go to WWE, Kenny turned on him, and so too did the Bucks there. So Kenny, like AJ Styles, we literally should just have him be a petty bitch and be like, you think I forgot all this time away? I don't forgive and I don't forget. And, Kenny be like, yo, that was years ago. It's still real to me, damn it. Nice forearm there by Emma. Oh, yeah, right now it's not looking good for Ashley here right now, and I just don't know if she was ever used to dealing with someone of quite like, oh. This forearm there, and the soul kick to the midsection is Ashley. No, literally a takedown there. Oh, no. She's got her trapped in the bullet lock right there. The bullet lock is locked in that chamber right there, but Emma able to escape, Ashley able to escape. Oh! She tried for a psycho knee there. Nice back suplex there, the cover. No way. Wow, that actually had me there. I was like, is that really going to do it? I was like, no way. Ashley right now bringing herself to the top rope. Diving down, drop kick there. As Ashley once again flying to the top right now, and she's looking to go off high fly, dude, with a 5-star frog splash attempted. Oh, Bathical pump kick there. And Emma's not done yet, or she could go for the cover, but I think she's got something. Oh, there it is. She was waiting for Ashley to get her bearings together here right now and went for that shotgun knee, but nope. Not to be, as Ashley is hanging in there, but right. Oh my! What a chop! That sounded like real life chop there. And nice right in there by Ashley. Goes directly to the top rope again here. Do I have a dive down signature? Okay, I don't. Oh, too much posing. Too much posing about there, Ashley was. I bet right now she wishes this was a tag team matchup where she could tag in her, well, we don't really know what Tony and Ashley are together, whether they're friends or a little something more. Oh, it missed up there by Emma, and springboard up. Oh, come on, that was the perfect setup there. Nice bulldog. Oh, that's right. Ashley's moves are the knee. Ashley in the corner right now, eyeing down Emma. She says, I'm going to knock you out there, as she does. Time to get high, dudes. Frog splash, but Emma got knees up there. Oh, wait. It seems like that Ashley is starting to get her bearings together just a little bit more. The more she's in the ring with Emma, she's learning about her offense. Step by step right now. Talk about steps. What about those step kicks there? Remember in this matchup here, Emma, if she can defeat Ashley, she's getting herself a shot at Toni Storm's championship there. As Ashley springboard up, no. Oh, missed. Oh, lariat to the back of the neck there. Oh, no. I only wonder who it could be. I mean, it's not like we're going to Toronto, Ontario, Canada with, perhaps somebody's father. And, oh, that sucked right there. And I think I know somebody else. He's pretty good. I hear he's rated R. I swear to God, it's got to be that. They're like this is just setting up for nobody else but, Cage and Cope. It's been too long. I know that, Copeland was out filming a movie or a television show. And so I just kind of felt bad that Christian Cage was like just waiting around for Adam. And he's like, hey, Adam, when are you coming back? I miss being in the ring. Hey, sorry, I've got filming to do. Oh, damn, that's a pretty big, I'm telling you, all right, here's where we're going to be going on a little bit of WWE bashing here. everyone said that, you know, when Jade Cargill left for AEW to go to WWE, it's like, well, she's going to go there or she's going to be a bigger star to make some more movies. When you look at the people of AEW, MJF in plenty of movies, Copeland now in more movies, and, you know, even Wardlow, he was on a television show. It's like, you know, people are in the AEW roster getting to be able to go out and film. Meanwhile, Jade Cargill, she's just, you know, hanging around. Firewoman's carry, no! Emma slipped through that back door right there. Oh no, these knees! Oh, this is it. She hasn't used resiliency. Emma hasn't used resiliency. That would be okay, especially if you want to put them on Ring of Honor. Okay, focus me, focus. Ah, Emma did it. I knew she was. She was too much in God mode, y'all. Emma Yamato securing a victory with that. Toni Storm, she's coming for you here. Emma might become the belt collector here right now. Ashley right there, she tried her best right there, and she looked good, but still brand new to the AEW women's roster. And now we go into our one and only title match here tonight. No, oops, not yet. Fatal 4-way. Oh, who do I want to play as? Do I want to play this matchup? Yes, it is. This is the Hammerstein Ballroom, or at least the 2K's, Yuke's version of it. No, I'm going to play as somebody. I'm going to play as Malachi. I want to play as Malachi. Just a simple Fatal 4-way, fun-way matchup of Malachi, Johnny Gargano, Darby Allin, and Seth frickin' Rollins right there. The self-proclaimed king of professional wrestling himself right there, Rollins, who has had his troubles with Darby Allin over the past few weeks here. And meanwhile, Malachi, who has fallen off the top of the totem pole of the AEW rankings right there, really needs to get some victories back in to get to the top of the World Heavyweight Championship again there. And Johnny Gargano was, well, Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano is in the top 10s of the World Championship picture, but he hasn't had a lot of matches. In this one, though, Malachi is all alone here right now. No House of Black by his side right there, but we've known Malachi Black. He's able to take care of business by himself here. And this is one that I don't think we've seen these two wrestle off against before each other. Darby Allin and Malachi. That is a heck of a collision right there. And Johnny wrestling here. Skip! And finally, the king of professional wrestling himself, one of the greatest Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champions of all time, Seth Rollins here. Malachi Black instantly going right. Oh, well, he was trying to go after Rollins right there, but Rollins, he had a one-track mind going after Darby Allin. Again, these two men have been in each other's sights for weeks on end, Seth Rollins and Darby Allin, so they've been waiting to get their hands on each other for a long time. Again, dropkick attempt there by Malachi, and hell yeah! There's no promos on this show. We just go in for professional wrestling. Oh, here we go. Darby right now going after Malachi. No, oops. Well, Malachi doesn't want any of Darby Allin. He wants Johnny Gargano, but Malachi slips through there, and big boot to the side of the head of Johnny wrestling right there. As Malachi, oh, the poke in the eye. That was completely uncalled for there by Malachi. Straight down gourd buster there. Malachi just able to take break the eyes again there. The dark art style of the House of Black, which is the way that Malachi likes it, to punish his opponents there with every type of brutal attack you can think of. Forearm strike there by Johnny, and slingshot up and over DDT there. Thank you everybody for joining in here right now. And Darby captures Rollins with a dropkick. Remember, this is not falls to anywhere here. Malachi catching Darby Allin by surprise right there. And Rollins catching Malachi by surprise there. And now the king himself stomping away at Malachi Black across the chest right there. And That was a lyric straight to the face by Rollins to Gargano there. And, yeah, I got no comment on what Seth Rollins just did there. Just looking like an idiot. You fool! Oh, get in, Darby. Get in here. Boom! Malachi, he had that scouted and planned for Darby Allin. And Malachi Black has just always been able to knock out so many of opponents with his kicks alone. The Day of Reckoning hits there upon Johnny Gargano. Oh, that's not even the ropes there. Oh, Johnny, well, he used resiliency, so I got the ability to do it. Oh, geez, high there, Rollins is getting there. But nobody gets higher than Rob Van Dam, dude. As Rollins with those rapid-fire forearm strikes there, stopped to the back there. Rollins, wait, Malachi, gouge at the eyes there, and Darby. Oh, Rollins, I didn't even mean to get you. Oh, wait. Darby, Scorpion, death drop there by Darby. Taking one from his mentor, Sting, right there. As Darby to the top right now. Coffin drop. Did he? Oh, he didn't count, though. Oh, spike down, Poison Rana. Darby broke up that cover on Rollins with that coffin drop there. And meanwhile, Johnny Gargano, the only man standing here right now. But not for long. Rollins gets up to his feet with that jawbreaker there. Rollins and for the sliced bread there. And Malachi going straight for the cover there. Trying to, why? Dropkick leg there. That's one of Malachi's favorite moves. That dropkick into the leg right there. Oops, a little too fast on that. Floated over. Oh, nice reflexes there by Darby to find that escape there. I don't know if you would call that a judo throw there, but just call it effective right there. As Gargano escapes from the hold. Springboard up by Malachi. Catching Johnny Gargano with that knee there. You dumb bastard. I'm right here. What do you think you're doing? Oh, 2-for-1 special there. Rollins catching. Oh, wait a minute now. Johnny going rapid fire strikes on Gargano and up and over. Goodbye, Rollins. Nope, he's still on that ring apron there, but not for long. So Gargano's got Darby on, plants him in with a lawn dart there. Roundhouse kick there. And just perfect execution by Malachi Black right there. Everybody's down, and now the victory is had by Malachi. Still one of the most dominant competitors you are ever going to find in AEW. That is Malachi Black right there. Malachi Black, the longest reigning AEW World Heavyweight Champion that we have had here, and certainly the most dominant. Only one time he ever lost that World Heavyweight Championship. That was by pinfall by Chris Jericho. But nobody else has ever defeated him in that for the World Heavyweight Championship. But we are here now for our championship matchup here, the Ring of Honor United States Championship, to be defended inside of the chamber here. Jon Moxley, Sami Zayn, Buddy Matthews, Kevin Steen, Mustafa Ali, and Matt Bourne here. For those who are new on how the chamber works here, who will defeat Black? Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. Malachi is not easy to defeat right there. He's got so many quick, frequent offensive moves that just can take you out there with that roundhouse kick. The Day of Reckoning, which is Black Mass, but I call it Day of Reckoning there. I think that sounds cooler than the end right there. I don't think Bray Wyatt's not scheduled on the show tonight, though. But there has been a little bit of a feud between the House of Black and the Wyatt family in my universe mode here. But sorry, I cut myself off. One thing I meant to say is that the rules of the chamber is how eliminations work. It's not pinfall nor submission. It is by knockout when the referee declares you are no longer able to compete in the matchup here. Jon Moxley's been a consistent everywhere. He don't care what he has to do. Jon Moxley will fight on any given night there. The more you wrestle, the more you fight, the greater your chances are to move up at the top of the rankings right there. And about to come out first is Matt Bourne here. I'm not sure why he's getting booed. Oh no, it's Buddy Matthews. That's why. I saw the lighting, and I was like, is that gonna be Matt Bourne? Why is he getting booed? Let's see, who is this one here? Number 2. There's Matt Bourne. All right. Matt Bourne, who won the International Championship by defeating Hangman Adam Page and enter Kevin Steen here. This matchup was made specifically for someone like Kevin Steen, who has absolutely got so many ways to just destroy you and end your night. And now enter down the leader of the Death Riders himself there, Jon Moxley. And I think all the pods have been filled now. Yeah. Let's go. It's Sami Zayn, and I think that means the champion is out next. No. Who the fuck is the champion? Who's my champion? Oh, Mustafa Ali. That's right. Oh, what a start. Can't stand Sami. Really? Well, you might be happy if you see Moxley destroy Sami Zayn. El Generico is much better. You know, you'll be happy to know that I did actually have Sami Zayn under El Generico mask in my universe mode here. I did have El Generico, but then when Generico got injured, thanks to Lance Archer, I thought it was a good way for Generico to take off the mask and embrace Sami Zayn again. I don't know. I might put him back under the mask one day. Falcon Arrow there by Sami. Nice forearm strike there. And Mustafa missed those strikes there. Oh, wait a second. Rip. Oh, nice DDT there by Sami. That was nice there. Kick at the kneecap right there as Sami pulling Ali away and rolling neck snap there. Sami's got plenty of ways to take out an opponent with that Yakuza kick right there. We'll have to see what happens with Sami on. Yeah, WWE's got to stop telling the story of Sami Zayn, you're the underdog. You'll never win this championship. Because then what happens is when you get into the championship match and you lose, well, then you look like a greater loser. I don't know if Drew had help. I didn't watch that part of the Rumble, but it's just like, god damn. It's like, I want Sami to win the championship, but it's just like, don't tell that story if you're not going to give him the fairy tale ending. Sami right now, backbreaker there. Oh, and here comes the Lord of Violence himself, Jon Moxley. I gotta wonder if Moxley was hoping for coming out at a later number, or if he will thrive in a matchup like this here to really dish out the pain upon everyone. I'm not sure what Sami was thinking about there, and complete misstep there by Ali. Ali there. We got to call back to the history of this one here. When Mustafa Ali won the World Heavyweight Championship, he defeated Jon Moxley to become the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. King Kong Lair there by Moxley. That's something that Jon Moxley will never forgive himself for losing that matchup to Ali there. As Moxley straight punch upside the floor there. And Ali with a knee to the back there. And Ali right now seems to have the upper hand in this matchup here. Sami, nice slide in flatliner there. As Sami Zayn though tilts away with the arm drag. Moxley. Wait, oh, I didn't even realize that. There was a red flash on the screen right there. So Mustafa Ali's busted open there. Try for a dropkick as Sami. Rebound. Oh, Jesus. Sami got decapitated across the middle rope there. Ali. German suplex. Wait a minute now. A second. I didn't see it on my screen until I looked at my iPad. I was like, oh, okay, somebody's bleeding. Outside the ring we go here. Sammy and Ali here as Moxley gets to make a choice. Go outside, and outside he goes. Well, we're about to even up the score with number 4. And it comes House of Black member Buddy Matthews here. We'll see how Matthews handles himself in this one here right now. Going after Moxley. Knee right there. Sammy. Watch out, ref. Yakuza kick to Ali there, but not done yet. Not enough damage done to Ali yet to put this one away here for elimination there. Moxley tried for the poke to the eyes there, and you know, as ruthless as the House of Black may be, I don't think there's anyone that's more vicious or ruthless than Jon Moxley inside that ring there. Knife edge chop there, and Moxley with a straight forearm there, and Matthews throwing Moxley over. Wait, no. Mustafa Ali grabs a leg there and spin it out there, and Sammy. Everyone just completely ignored Moxley on that one. I'd be pissed off if I was Mox. Ali right now getting Matthews up, perhaps trying for a brain buster, but Matthews escaped that one. Oh, trying for a low blow there. Trying for drop kicking. Just pick him up, Matthews. He's on a debuff. Go for that. Oh, wait a minute now. Straight up curb stop there. Ali might not be able to take any more of that to the skull right there. If he can't start defending himself right there, referee's going to call this one. Matthews up to the top. Wait a minute. He wants to go all the way to the top of the chamber. Dive it down. Frog splash. Okay, well, it's a body splash. As Moxley right now has Sammy. Throws him right into the chamber there. And I got to wonder if Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn talked. Oh, wait a second. Look at Mox. He's got Ali up. Underhook pile driver. And referee said, that's it. He's done. And we just got confirmation now that a new Ring of Honor United States champion will be crowned here. And that happened even before Kevin Steen, who has the number 6 entrant. But it's time there. Moxley with the grab upon. Oh, that sucked. Save it right now. Rebound, drop kick to the back of Bourne right there. Matt Bourne would love to become a double champion here right now, but he's got to get through some tough competition. But he's used to fighting back against tough competition. After all, he was able to withstand the offense of the psychotic cowboy, Hangman Adam Page. Oh, wait a minute now. Moxley did not need to go low like that. Cheap shot, low blow. I understand that no disqualification, but Moxley didn't have to take it to that level right there. That's not violence. That's just straight up cowardly shit. Moxley right now gouging at the eyes of Bourne right there. Oh, it's like, look at Sami's got Buddy Matthews up against the chamber. Oh, it's like, burning hammer? Oh, I don't know if that was a modified burning hammer by Sami. That's Moxley. Oh no, Moxley took out Ali with this. Is it going to be enough to take out Bourne? No, it's not. The underhook pile driver there did not put down Bourne there. Buddy Matthews gets Sami up, and right now, number 6 about to come out here. And I wonder if Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn decided about working with each other, or if it's all for one in this matchup here. The answer to that question is about to be found out right now. Oh, wait a sec. I couldn't tell if Kevin was going after Moxley or Sami. Oh, Moxley, he's already got Kevin up. Moxley has been the MVP of this matchup. That underhook pile driver there. And Sami just said, screw you, Kevin. As Buddy Matthews really taking it to Bourne in the corner right there. Rapid fire of shots across the skull. Try for a super kick there to Kevin Steen there. And Kevin shot to the skull upon Mox, and there's the super kick. Wait. Kevin, what are you going to do? Oh, no, he said, that's my friend. You're hurting my friend. Get out there. Oh, there you go. I guess that maybe Kevin and Sami said, you know what, all for gentleman's agreement. Oh, nope, that didn't work there. And Moxley with the uppercut upon Matthews. Matthews could be thinking about that deep tuck. No. It was this one here. Straight up buckle bomb in the corner right there. As I'm not sure I understand this strategy by Matthews right there. He had Jon Moxley down and yet decided to go outside there. You got to keep the pressure on Jon Moxley, and nice DDT there by Bourne there. As Bourne, no, Mox with a counter with that forearm strike right there, and oh no, another underhook pile driver here. Moxley is relentless. As Kevin and Moxley just doing nothing. Oh, there we go. Uppercut there by Moxley to Kevin, and straight jab there, and Sammy and Buddy Matthews have pretty much been at each other since the start of this matchup when they got at each other. Oh, fireman's carried by Bourne. Drop it down. And Sammy said, I'm not selling that shit. Get Moxley the counter with that jawbreaker there, and nope. Oh, it's like Matthews trapped up in the chamber. Spear! But referee does not call for the elimination on there. Remember, Matt Bourne, one of his signature moves is that spear right there. And, oh, Sammy with a calf kick there. Seems like Sammy, oh no, Sammy betrays Kevin Steen, you bastard. And Kevin's pissed. As so would I. And we got one-on-one, Sammy and Kevin going on inside the ring. And, oh, Sammy rushed right in there. Could have been thinking about the Yakuza kick there, perhaps. Nice neckbreaker there by Sammy. And Pele kick there by Bourne. Up and over there. Sammy, you could have had a friend in Kevin Steen there to actually work with you. I'm not sure what Bourne was thinking about there, but completely missed. As Kevin sunset flip bomb there. I think Kevin Steen is absolutely pissed at Sammy for what he did right there, because, frankly, they could have been working together here. Moxley ramming Bourne right into the chamber wall. Oh, package up, pile driver, but not eliminated just yet there. Sammy shoulder tackle there, taking down Kevin, and time for springboard dropkick. Sammy and Kevin have been at each other, like right now, there's no, like they don't see anybody. Super kick, no. Buddy Matthews, Bourne. Moxley's like the odd man out here right now. He's just watching everybody just beat the hell out of each other. He's like, what's going on? What am I supposed to be getting involved in? Matthews, strike, no, Mox. Went for the grab, but Matthews the push up, lariat there. As Sammy throwing Kevin. Oh no! Is Kevin okay? Kevin was glitched into the chamber pod, but I think he's okay. I think Kevin's okay. Yeah, he's okay, okay. That's the best thing about, oh, Kevin. Shout out to Corbin with a deep six right there. Wait a minute. Buddy Matthews just got eliminated. Matthews just got eliminated after the spear by Bourne there. Kevin Steen and Sami Zayn dealing with each other. Meanwhile, Bourne and Mox has been busted open here. Don't anybody insert the Jon Mox is bleeding jokes, all right? Sammy going after Moxley here, and stop down the back right there, and Sammy taking a moment to catch his breath right there. As Bourne eyeing down Kevin here. Oh, Kevin with a block. Kick, nope. Sammy, you took too long to make a decision about where you were going with Jon Moxley. You can't hold on to Mox like that for so long. Moxley with a grab. Kevin, though, fights out. Pop up the power. No! Wow, Moxley. Didn't think we'd see that type of athleticism there by Moxley with a hurricanrana. Neither by Moxley, that royalty knee. And now that's not very royal, but boy, oh boy, does it hurt like hell. Now Kevin, there's blood on the face of Kevin Steen now. Moxley with a lockup with Kevin there, and Everybody, oh, that one, I like that one. Kevin left and Moxley said, the fuck, where are you going? And now everybody just battling with each other outside it. Oh, wait a minute now. Bourne is up against it. There's too many bodies there, Sammy. You can't do that. Take down the knee right there as Sammy wiped away some of the sweat right there. And Bourne's up against the pod right there. Kevin, I don't know if he's got a finisher, but a pop-up power bomb there. And now we're down to our final three here. Moxley, Sammy, and Kevin. Might come down to a final two here. Pop it up, power bomb, but nope. Still in this low. Now all of you are bleeding. Neither by Sammy. Steen, nope. Sammy, nope. Kevin with a forearm strike there. And these guys beat the hell out of each other. They've forgotten all about Jon Moxley here. If I'm Jon Moxley, I just let these guys beat the hell out of each other. Just wait until it's over. Oh, Moxley though, he catches Sammy. Death Rider hits, but somehow not eliminated there. Sammy couldn't get past Kevin Steen for that. Yep, Moxley's busted open, Kevin's busted open, Sammy's busted open. It's a three-way bleeding matchup here. Oh, ow. Kevin. That's Sammy. He had him for a moment. Yeah, Sammy's a no seller here right now. He's countering everything, and he's been a real jerk to Kevin here. Sammy with a front headlock applied there, and now Sammy gonna pull off a little lucha libre. Moxley going in with those strikes upon the back of Sammy. Oh. Kevin said Sammy's mine here. There's Kevin Watt here. Oh! There's Gourd Buster right there. Moxley, oh, he tried for a low blow, and Kevin said, I'm on to you right there. I'm the wiser. And Jesus, Kevin really took what Sammy did personal to him. Oh, no. Throw him into the buckle. Unfortunately, Kevin's other signature is the avalanche powerbomb. Moxley is obsessed. He wants some more low blows. Uh-oh. This might do it for Sammy, though. Package pile driver, and the referee said, nope, I don't think so. Moxley posing about you right now, and smart strategy by Moxley. Don't get involved. Just, yeah, I think Sami Zayn definitely paid off the referee. And Kevin can't decide, where am I going? Kevin was going up. He was getting high, but he said, I didn't want to get this high. I don't want to get as high as Rob Van Dam. Moxley right now sending Sammy out of the ring here right now. Moxley knows that perhaps the best way to do some major damage to Zayn might be to take him outside and hurt him, but I guess he wanted Kevin instead. Kevin, oh, look at the athleticism by Moxley to slip out there. King Kong lariat there by Moxley. Yo, dude, that's pretty high. Now Moxley just wants to go after everybody here. Moxley, all right, wait, hang on, now Sammy and Moxley getting inside, and Moxley with a grab, but Sammy with the kick to the midsection right there, and knife edge chop there. Sammy's sunset flip bomb there. Kevin utilizing the ropes to get his berries together there, and I don't know what Sammy was doing there. All I know is power bomb backbreaker there by Steen there. That was ruthless by Kevin there. That's Sammy with a shoulder tackle here. Jesus! Kevin just slapping Sammy across the face right there. Good God almighty. I think that the friendship of Sammy and Kevin might definitely be over. They're supposed to be teammates, and I think they got to be pissed off at each other. Kick to the midsection right now. Steen getting Moxley. Fisherman Buster! Oh, Sammy, blue thunder bomb, but it's not enough to knock out Kevin Steen. Referee has not called for elimination on that one there, but Sammy sending Kevin into the corner, and I think we know what's coming next here. Yakuza kick. And Sammy eliminates Kevin. And it comes down to Moxley and Sammy. And wow, great work there by Moxley. And oh, elbow to the back there by Mox. Can Jon Moxley put Sami Zayn away? Sammy has been relentless in this one here right now. Sammy started this thing at like number 1, I think, too. Moxley, no, Sammy breaks free. Sammy perhaps saying about a brain buster here, but Moxley knee to the head right there. Where's Jon Moxley have in mind, turning Sami Zayn around. And kick to the back and elbow across the chest there. Everybody's been beating the hell out of him right now, and they're just giving it their all. And, oh, this might do it right here. That underhook pile driver there. It's over. No. Jesus Christ, Sammy. His legs are kicking. If Moxley hits the death wire, this one's got to do it here. It's got to be over. It's not over. Sami Zayn definitely paid off the referee here right now. This son of a bitch. Blue Thunder Bomb attempted. Moxley is determined. He wants to get the victory. He wants championship gold. Sorry, buddy. The thing that separates me is that there's no pinfall or submission. This is knockout only. That's how we do things in the chamber here. Oh, Moxley right now taking Sammy up. And look at Moxley's fists are bloody to fuck up there. Damn it. That son of a bitch. Can Moxley hit one last Death Rider? No, Sammy elbow on top of that. Oh, Moxley consistently is reversing though. Moxley can taste victory in his soul right now. He just has to get one last move. Oh wait, no. He just needs to get one last signature move on Sami Zayn, and it's gotta do it there. Moxley the chop to the chest. You hear the fans coming alive here right now because they sense the end is coming soon enough here. A bloody battle that we are witness to here for one of everyone's favorite. Oh, Moxley gets Sammy up for brain buster, but no, Sammy chop there. Oh, I think this is it here right now. What has Sammy got here right now? Pile driver? Oh, he couldn't get Moxley up there. Moxley back by, drop there. If Mox, no. Oh no, worst place there. Worst place for Moxley to be. Oh, wait a minute now. The corner exploder. If Sammy wins, we riot. I don't know, man. It's not looking good for Jon Moxley. He's got the upper hand right now, but the question is, can he keep the upper hand on Sami Zayn? Throw him back inside the ring. Perhaps Jon Moxley trying to disorient Sami Zayn with this back and forth here. Moxley, don't you dare taunt. Sammy with a double leg push there with those. Oh, he's looking for a running start here. Oh, Yakuza kick, but Moxley is still in this here. Oh, Sammy with a kip up there. I don't know if he was trying for a Yakuza kick again. Oh, the underhook pile driver. How much more damage can Sammy's neck take? The referee is still not calling for it, this bastard. This referee's been paid off, that's for sure. Sammy tried charging in, Moxley. The death, no. Literally, this is the moment, this is like some of the moments here, like Samoa Joe had a moment like this, Baron Corbin, where like, you know, you put everything in there, and they would not be eliminated. Moxley hits one underhook pile driver. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb. And Sami Zayn, the Canadian, is your new Ring of Honor United States Champion. Brother. Oh, brother. I'm going to defend this title with my life, dude. Wait a minute, now what's this here? I don't know if you're swearing, bud, because like it's just saying Fast Johnson. It's saying a lot of things. It's like, what the hell? All right, what's next? I think we have a promo. Which on Ring of Honor we don't do promos. Jason Moore beats Pete Dunne in the promo battle. All right, we got 2 more matches here. We got Julia Hart taking on Sister Abigail. Nah, you're good, buddy. I agree. I hate that. Like, I love the resilient side of wrestlers. Like, no, push through the end. But when you've got literally Sami Zayn kicking out, like, not even kicking out, but like, withstanding everything, it's like, that's such bullshit. I'm going to play as Julia. I think we've given Sister Abigail enough victories for herself right there. No, because well, I suppose I was gonna say if Triple H was booking this, then he wouldn't have had Sammy win. But then again, since Sammy is still WWE, he would have been like, "All right, Sammy, you're going over Moxley. I never liked Dean Ambrose. I didn't like that guy. Too weird." Oh, we've seen these ladies go back and forth with each other. It's been explosive temper between the both of them, of Abigail and Julia. And Abigail doubling takedown strikes. Fists are flying away there. Julia can't even defend herself here right now. Referee, get in there. Jesus Christ, that was relentless there by Abigail. And Julia, yeah, this is breaking down right now here. Oh, excuse me about that. Ow! I was trying to... Abigail getting outside the ring right there. Oh, I think she's trying to... Or, excuse me, Julia getting outside the ring. She's trying to dare Abigail to go out there with her and fight. And this is not a false count anywhere matchup. We've seen these two fight each other in hardcore style matches before here. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I would like, especially like, like, let Abaddon, get over, like, on the indies again. And then, we could bring her back for, like, something with, oh, cut her. We can bring her something back for, like, a Halloween edition of AEW. And then I think that's a great way to tell right there is, how did the fans react? No, buddy, you got to be careful. You can't touch the ladies. No touchy. And that's, right now... Also, thanks, Brody. Oh, Lou Thez there at Abigail. Really getting aggressive. Pulling at the hair there. Jesus. Oh, half and half suplex. And Abigail's really getting aggressive right now. And Buddy Matthews with the distraction right there. Julia right now, she don't care about how she wins. Just the fact that if she does right there. After all, it's not going to say on the record books how you win. Just the fact that if you get the job done and it moves you up in the rankings there. Oh, look at Buddy Matthews right now. Weapon, steel chair thrown inside the ring there. Oh, you got to be kidding me right now. Well, is it... The referee, he's not going to allow this at all here. No. Excuse me. Give me that back. Oh, Bray is on the show here tonight, just as manager. Oh, all right, Brody. Oh, you're trying to distract me, not the referee. Okay, all right. I see. And, Jesus, all right, I keep just flopping like a fish out of water, man. Abigail right now choking out Julia Hart right there. Both ladies are equal in their ruthless style as Abigail taking herself to the top rope here right now. And it's a corkscrew. Senton there, but nobody home on that. Oh, Julia, there's what she was waiting for right there. Oh, thank you for countering. Jesus Christ, was that a German suplex? Fuck, Abigail really just put that down there. And the athleticism there by Julia with that enziguri strike there. Julia right now stalking the prey of Abigail here right now, and this matchup has been... Oh, is she biting? I think Julia's biting there. Jesus. That was a called for, don't you think? Abigail, modified Russian leg sweep right there, and back to the choke there. This is the ruthless style that we have come to expect from both ladies there. And now Abigail. Rebound, knee strike, and into the neck breaker there. And all of a sudden, all of V's comments just came flooding in. Try for frog splash there. Julia, knees up there. Oh, the devil's choke is applied. How many women have gone out to that, but not Abigail yet here. But she did use resiliency. She didn't have to. She could have tried fighting out from that there, but opted to just take the easy way out there. No shame. Now I can use resiliency for myself there. Tossing the top rope in the throat of Julia Hart there. And oh, God, Abigail dropping down in the knee to the face there. And she's waiting for Julia to get to her feet here right now. Abigail. No. I will say I'm still sometimes kind of unsure how I feel about actually creating a real-life Sister Abigail. But I still think that it kind of works right there. Into the cutter. Cutter cover. Buddy Matthews, you could have waited. I might have... I like a little biting. I didn't even... Yeah. By God almighty. Juliet, uppercut, strike there, and into the lariat, up and over Abigail. And Julia with a toss up there. Wait a minute. Hold on. That was unnecessary. They're kicking Bray Wyatt in the face there. That was completely unnecessary to do that to Bray Wyatt right there. Bray has done nothing wrong in this. Not any of the members of the Wyatt family have. And Abigail, I think that might have pissed her off right there that Bray got hit. Oh, the devil's choke is applied though. That's center of the ring. I don't think Abigail's getting out of that one there. She's fighting. No, that grip is locked in tight there. How can she's got to be going out at this point? And she's out. She's out. That devil's choke locked in so tight there. And jeez, the sadistic smile of Julia Hart laughing in the on others. As the House of Black get the victory here. Now we go into the main event next. Chris Jericho taking on MJF here. As much as I like Chris Jericho actually getting in some winning ways here, I think we need to continue on the rise of MJF here. I mean, it's amazing that MJF literally came up winning the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship just to spite Adam Cole by taking that championship from him, and then he won the Casino Battle Royal, and then he beat Matt Hardy for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. This guy's got so many triple Bs right now. He's got the Ring of Honor triple B and the AEW triple B. This man is just a winner because he's better than us, and secretly, deep down inside, we all know it. I'm kind of not even in comment. MJF gonna be someone someday. Dude, he's already there now. MJF is already right there now. I mean, literally at, God, I think MJF is the same age as me at 30 years. Like, he's already got things figured out. Like, there are times when wrestlers will say, he's already this good at this young of an age, just imagine what he's going to be like when he gets older. It's like, no, he's already there. MJF, there's nothing else you can teach this guy. He's already got it. Two former rivals meeting each other here inside the ring. MJF, the world champion of all companies of Ring of Honor and AEW. Joined, of course, by Shawn Spears and by Charlotte Flair out there. And of course, the Jericho Appreciation Society joined right there as Chris Jericho is looking to continue on with some winning ways. Jericho has been undefeated except for one man, CM Punk, beating him. Talk about a huge victory it would be to defeat the World Heavyweight Champion MJF. The last time these two stepped inside the ring, Jericho did beat MJF to be able to ensure that he was not retiring That's a victory that MJF would like to rectify by winning here tonight here. And, oh, Jesus, how did he... that was clumsy there by Jericho. It was not clean, but got like the knee to the face of MJF there. There's MJF throwing Jericho directly in the corner as Max with a lariat attempted there. And MJF springboard. That was unusual there. MJF not known for taking many risks like that, but opted for one right there. Foolish decision here right now to be posing down upon Jericho right there. You haven't got him beaten down that much, Max. And the pain maker right now, Jericho. Oh, Jericho says, you want to taunt? You know, I can be just... Really? Jericho, there's no way that he thought that was going to actually beat MJF right there. That was a mock cover right there by Jericho. And the snap German there by Jericho. MJF holding the side of his neck as Chris low-style dropkick there. And forcing MJF into a retreat mode right there. Oh, but MJF baited in the plan right there. The Bulldog. Oh, class act, of course, as always. MJF telling the fans exactly what he thinks about them. Try for the kick there. And MJF, wow. Never forget about the athleticism of MJF to be able to land on his feet like that. And try for the boot. Jericho, forearm strike to the face there. As Jericho throws Max in the corner. MJF, ooh. Kick to the knee there by MJF there. Jericho, snap with the German again there. And another cover by Chris there. But it was not a good cover there because MJF was right there in the court, was right there in the ropes there. Knee to the arm there of MJF is placed in the corner as Jericho turning Max around. It might have been a bait there as Max salt to the earth. Fujiwara armbar locked in there, but yeah, Chris was on the ropes there. These guys not doing good positions for themselves here. Oh, no. Max, that ultimate armbar locked in on Jericho here right now. But there's not been any damage really done to Jericho's arms here to get that submission victory. Or maybe there is here because MJF's holding that in for quite a long time there. Held it in there, did a lot of damage there. And Paul, the referees are the submission's already over. Jericho trying for lariat again there is MJF right now. Tried to go for the other arm there, but Chris. Oh, and a fall back there. You might not like it, but smart strategy of MJF there is Jericho. What's he got planned right now? Oh, Fisherman Buster outside of the ring right there. MJF can't be pinned outside of the ring, though. And Jericho, he knows that one. Shot to the chest and boot to the face right there. I felt like I actually gave a little bit of accent to what I just said. It's Jericho. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought Oh, Charlotte Flair with a distraction here, and MJF never gives a... Wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go for a roll-up. Damn referee got in the fucking way. MJF to the top again. Fine headbutt. How about an ass bump? Lariat. Kojima. Shot to the face there by MJF. There is Jericho. Double underhook as MJF puts himself up. Hurricane Run right there. This is breaking down. Everybody's getting involved here. Oh, yes. MJF utilizing a damn steel chair right there. And Charlotte Flair, the plan worked to... No, Jericho is up. And Max is biting. Jesus Christ. This guy's sick. Oh, the roll-up right there. And this is not going to do it there. Charlotte had the perfect plan right there, but... Referee was still telling her to get off the ring. If right there is Jericho. Oh, chop block right to the leg right there. Jericho to the top here. Jericho be thinking about the flying juice effect, but not to be there. Oh, drop kick to the side of the rib. And Jericho quickly picking himself up here right now, utilizing the ropes right there. And Get in there. MJF, oh, we know this one here. Max with the heat sinker upon Jericho right there. Get out of my way. Oh, Bo Dallas says fair is fair. You want to distract Chris Jericho. We got his back too. And referee is relentlessly holding that steel chair. That's dangerous for you, Mr. Referee. What an asshole. Drop the chair. You gonna hit me with it? You stupid son of a bitch. Alright, you know what? Fucking... Alright, I was trying to run into him, but this referee is... Oh! Jericho! He took out the ref! Disqualification! Jericho with the insecurity right there, while MJ was on the top rope right there. And now... Oh, oh, no, that Judas effect didn't hit right there. Don't matter. Oh, I kicked out because I don't... Jericho didn't use resiliency. Will you throw out the chair? Thank you. And now the veteran Jericho right now just utilizing a good instinct there. Attack the arm of MJF. If MJF's arm is damaged, can't exactly use the salt to the earth right there. Codebreaker attempted there as Jericho, the veteran, heard the footsteps coming. Jericho throwing MJF in the ropes there and into Guri there. Now it's MJF in the deep zone with Chris Jericho here. As Max the shoulder breaker there upon Jericho. Got him trapped. The ultimate armbar locked in there. And Jericho, thank you for using resiliency. Now I can. Ha ha. Stepping up the instinct right there. And Max not sure what he had in mind there, but these guys just reading each other here right now. Oh, MJF just talking right in the face of Jericho. Talk about a disrespectful asshole. And he's taking Jericho for a ride that the Alpha himself is not going to enjoy. Outside superplex. I didn't think that MJF would take it to this level right there to risk his own health right there to take down Jericho. Oh, wait a second. He's going to go for a count-out victory. Oh, but Modell's with the distraction right there. And Jericho, he heard Paul White telling him, Chris, get up there. And Jericho, oh, but he couldn't capitalize because MJF, break the eye. Oh, Jericho, Fisherman Buster. What a comeback there by Jericho on that. No, but strike counter there by MJF and... Oh, disrespectful slap. Rake the eyes again. As now Jericho the counter. But MJF with the counter. These two just reading each other so well inside the ring there. And MJF, I don't think he respects anybody at all inside of a professional wrestling ring there. I don't even think he cares too much about the Pinnacle. He utilizes them. I mean, we don't even see Shawn Spears wrestle at all. This guy is literally right there just to be the ultimate, I don't know if you call it enforcer, but the ultimate scumbag. MJF sizing up Jericho. Could be looking for a punt kick. No, just a straight up kick to the face there. Oh, wait a minute now. Well, Bo Dallas has the referee distracted here, and now the Pinnacle does. Please use your imagination. MJF with a dynamite diamond ring right there. Jericho's dead center of the ring right there. No ropes in sight. This one is somehow not over. Chris Jericho's been waiting for a moment like this to get back in the ring with a world heavyweight champion, to be able to defeat a champion of the magnitude of MJF and get to the top of the rankings. He started to get some wins, and he does not want to lose momentum anymore. The only loss he's suffered in some time has been to CM Punk there, and the Codebreaker hits. And the fuck was that? I just heard the crowd suddenly go, whoa! That's what it sounded like. As Jericho dived down, elbow drop there as Max missed his strike. Slap the face! Just slap the face right there, and Max another heat seeker right there. Jericho gets spiked down. The cover up there, and wow! The Heat Seeker with a victory. I didn't see that one coming. And we can't say that MJF did it by fair means, but he didn't have to rely on someone from the Pinnacle to give him a distraction to get the victory in the end there. But it took a chair by Charlotte Flair, a Dynamite Diamond ring, with all of that to really beat down Jericho to gain victory here tonight for MJF, the ultimate asshole. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes of our show here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you feel the video deserves it, hit that like button down below. That's much appreciated. Hit subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified when we go live for all the videos that we do. And until next time, I will see you, especially for Collision on Saturday night. But as always, you know what the golden rule is. My friends, dudes and dudettes, stay elite.